Hey everyone, my name is Tom Nugi, and welcome to a Kimetsu no Yaiba. God, I fucked it up. Kimetsu no Yaiba episode, not episode. God, yeah, my hair is a bit whack. Just got out of the shower, and brushing it really doesn't do any good because of how long it is. Um, but yeah, we're here for the Viz translation of chapter 177. Um, so bear with the hair. I should be getting a cut soon. Um, Hopefully it doesn't act up any more than this. So I'll try to stay still. Anyways, I just finished reading the last chapter because I didn't read it last week. But maybe we should have done a double reaction to that. That would have been interesting, actually. But yeah, we're here for 177 of Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Let's get into it. Anyone who doesn't get jealousy of other people is just lucky. They have just never met someone who has received the god's favor. Someone intense and vivid who burns everything like the sun. So another sun breathing, what do you call that? Not a pun, but play on words, I guess. Wait, backstory? Oh shit. This could be interesting. In the time we were born, twins, we were viewed as inconspicuous because they would cause succession. Alright. I'm not used to vid translation, guys, by the way. Were viewed as inconspicuous because they would cause succession disputes. My younger brother, Yorichi, was born with a disturbing mark, kind of like Tanjiro's. Um, but it's a bit different. My father declared he would kill him, but when mother heard that, her anger was like a conflagration such that no one could control her. They agreed that he would not kill my brother, and then and that when Yorichi, not Yorichi, it's not Bleach, Yorichi reached age 10, they would send him to a temple. The two of us had different rooms, different clothes, different education, different food. Our upbringing was entirely separate. Perhaps because of that, Yorichi was unable to leave her mother and was always clinging to her left side. Seeing him like that, even as a child, I pitied Yorichi. I would evade my father's eyes and go to play in Yorichi's small room. If I gave him my own belongings, father would notice, so I gave him a flute I made. Ever since Yorichi was a baby, remember, I'm gonna just call him Yord. I don't know. I'll try to pronounce it without sounding weird. Since was a baby, he never smiled, and he didn't speak until age 7, so everyone thought he was deaf. He learned, I learned he wasn't deaf at about the same time. I was practicing my sword swing in the garden. Yorichi was silent, standing in the shade of a pine tree. And that alone was frightening. My brother, is your dream to become the strongest samurai in the nation? I think we saw this last chapter. It was the first time I heard him speak, but he spoke. I was so surprised, I gasped, and dropped my wooden sword. Then he suddenly said that he also wanted to become a samurai, but when he turned 10, our parents had sent him to a temple. They had decided he would become a priest, not a samurai. So they kind of had the same dream, I'm guessing. I didn't know if he understood that, but then Yorichi smiled for the first time. It was disturbing. samurai risk their lives in battle, so a boy who clings to his mother at the very sight of her could never become one. However, after that, Yorichi started hanging around and saying he wanted to learn too. My father, my father's vassal, who was teaching me swordsmanship, gave him a practice sword for fun. My instructor, my instructor casually told him how to hold it and how to stand. With that, my father's vassal took a fighting stance and told my brother to try to strike him. He seems like he knows how to use the sword. Does he fall on? Oh no, I guess he did a low blow. And they look like they're professionals, basically. No matter how hard I tried, I've been unable to lay a single blow on my instructor. But in the blink of an eye, Yorichi had landed 4 strikes and rendered him unconscious. Probably because of the mark, it means something. Or maybe not. Could just mean nothing. A 7-year-old child had struck him on the neck, chest, stomach, and leg. No bones are broken. But you can see the amount of bumps. He has one bump. We see a big bruise. But he has had fist-sized lumps all over his body. After that, Yorichi stopped saying he wanted to become a samurai. The feeling of hitting someone was unbearable to him. But I wanted to know the secret of Yorichi's strength. I approached him persistently, and while I was talking to him, Yorichi said something inexplicable. Before your opponent attacks, his lungs heave, like a breathing technique. You just need to look closely at the disposition of his bones, the contraction of his muscles, and the flow of his blood. Wait. Does he have to think Tanjiro and the pillars have right now? Or he can see, like, inside their body? Yorichi could see the inside of bodies of living... Oh, okay. There we go. It took some time for me to understand, just like his birthmark had been born with a special sight. And he possessed physical abilities that complemented it. And then I had pitied him, but he was far superior to me. Instead of talking about swords, I want to play board games or fly a kite with you. I want to master the way of the sword. The way of the sword requires pain and suffering. You see the bruise on the arms or hands. But talent had been recognized in me, and the harder I worked, the stronger I got. But compared to the rare child, prodigy like him, I was like a turtle. How wonderful it must be to hope for something and be blessed with the talent to achieve it. But when I talked to Yorichi about swordsmanship, he looked horribly bored. Despite his excellent talent for the sword, he wasn't happy about it at all. So Yorichi, the way of the sword, was less than child's play. He took it as a joke, basically. Our positions reversed. My father's vassal must have told him about Yorichi. Mother has died. Oh. What? In the hour of the tiger Yorichi came, our mother's death was a great surprise. It's so sudden. What happened? I'm sorry. Please ask her servant Aito about the details. I will now depart for the temple. So he's going to leave for the temple now, I guess. Depart now, yes. But I at least wanted to say goodbye. This flute. A flute. I think it's this flute you gave me as you. We may be apart, but I will not lose heart. Hey, that rhymes. And I will work diligently every day, or each day. And you see, he's surprised. The flute was junk that could play off pitch, but he wrapped it in cloth and kept it close to him as if it were treasure. He was smiling again. I had no idea. What was so pleasuring about that piece of junk? It was disturbing. I didn't say anything back to him, but Yorchi appeared satisfied and bowed deeply, and then he walked off, taking hardly anything with him, but just the flute. According to Mother's journal, Yorchi sensed that father would designate him as heir. Oh, yeah. I thought dad had something to do with it. So he decided to leave the house earlier than expected. Yorchi had known of Mother's illness and approaching death. For years, Mother had suffered difficulties on the left side of her body. The side of the body, the left. Oh my God. Yorchi had been clinging to her. She had been weakened by her illness, and he had been wow. He had been supporting her. At that moment, I could hear my whole body burning with jealousy. From the bottom of my heart, I hated Yorchi for his genius. Next chapter hits October 11th. That was a pretty good chapter. Wow, I really got messed up. Chapter of the week, probably. I'll keep it like this. Probably the best chapter of the week by far. One Piece was a little underwhelming this week compared to the others. My Hero was good. But I don't know if I would say chapter of the week material. This is really good. It's a bit slow in the beginning, but it's good. I haven't read Stone yet, so I gotta read Stone. And then TPN. But I think there's one chapter of the week by far. But my name is Tom Nuki, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye, guys.